I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. You know, the big wireless companies say they have discounts for people over 55, but unless you're willing to sit on hold and ask, you're probably paying more than you should. At Consumer Cellular, there's nothing to hunt down. We're built for people 50 plus with plans starting at just $20. And our 100% US-based customer service actually answers the phone. Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit consumercellular.com today and get your second month free for a limited time.
Taxes, fees, and other third-party charges will apply. See website for additional details.
On the farm, uptime isn't just nice to have, it's a must-have. That's why JLG Ag telehandlers are a multitasking workhorse. Whether moving and loading more, stacking higher, or even accessing tighter spots with compact models, these machines help poultry, cotton, and row crop producers maximize every moment on the job. Once you get behind the wheel, you'll get more done. See JLG Ag telehandlers for yourself. Come out to Try Green Equipment in McMinnville at 305 Shangri-La Lane.
For over 60 years, one name has stood for trust, value, heritage, and exceptional care. Ed Rogers Chevrolet in Sparta, Tennessee. From their outstanding service department to a fine selection of quality new and used vehicles, they're committed to doing things the right way. So whether you're looking for a new Chevrolet, car, truck, or SUV, you'll find real savings and the kind of stellar customer service that keeps people coming back for years to come. Ed Rogers Chevrolet in Sparta. The best deal and service you won't find anywhere else.
Citizen Tri-County of Spencer is proud to serve our neighbors with personal service and hometown care. From teller services and everyday banking to mortgages, loans, and financing, we're here for every stage of life. Ask about our Visa credit cards and lines of credit for qualifying applicants. Enjoy the convenience of our ITM. Not an ATM, it's just better. Citizen Tri-County of Spencer, where community comes first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Enter a world of action, suspense, comedy, and romance at 3-Star Cinema, where the latest stars shine and the perfect movie captivates you. Now showing
Project Hail Mary rated PG-13. The Super Mario Galaxy movie rated PG. Hoppers rated PG. Ready or Not 2 rated R. Reminders of Him rated PG-13.
Call the 24-hour movie line for showtimes at 473-7600. Experience your hometown movies at 3-Star Cinema.
Why don't you head over to Chicken Chef and enjoy a fresh made-to-order meal, or choose from the all-time favorite like the Chicken Nugget Dinner. Stop in for breakfast, order right off the menu with sausage, gravy, fresh homemade biscuits, or try their delicious tenderloin, egg, and cheese biscuit, just to name a few. Whatever your taste buds call for, you're sure to find it at Chicken Chef. They've been serving Warren and surrounding counties for over 40 years. Stop in today, Chicken Chef on the Strip in McMinnville. You can call your order in to go at 473-5020.
Yes, Town Talk with Raven and Rob. Wake up, y'all, we're on the job. From the courthouse square to your old front lawn. We're laughing, we're live, and we're rolling you on from Main Street Heart to the Factory Mob. You're tuned to Town Talk with Raven and Rob.
Good morning. Welcome to Town Talk with Raven and Rob. Thanks for being here today, getting your morning kicked off on this beautiful Wednesday. We appreciate you, our listeners, for being right here with us each and every day. And we also appreciate so much our sponsors of this fine show, Security Federal Savings Bank. With the weather getting warmer, are you looking to remodel your home, or maybe it's time for a boat or camper? Matt Ritchie and the lending team members at Security Federal Savings Bank can help make your dreams a reality. Security Federal Savings Bank, the friendliest bank in town, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Thank you, Security Federal, for being such a great sponsor of Town Talk. We appreciate you and all that you do for our community. And Rob, let's kick off Town Talk with Raven and Rob.
Let's do it. From the courthouse thing to the factory, whatever.
The Factory Mob.
I'm gonna need the lyrics for that transcribed, please.
You're the one that did it.
No, it was all magic. It was all computer. We did it with our computer.
Well, that's correct, but let me see. I wonder.
10 years ago, if you'd said, hey, we'll have a song in 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
We're just going to put it in the computer. Hey, write a song. They'd have laughed you out of the room.
Probably.
That was Star Trek stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But nope. Sure enough, that new catchy jingle that everybody's dancing to right now.
Now it's a real thing.
It's a real deal, like Holyfield. And Raven wrote it in 5 seconds with a computer.
I think it's a banger, honestly.
Oh, Oh, it slaps.
Yeah, I like it. But, you know.
When's a robot going to win a Grammy?
What?
When is a robot going to win a Grammy? When's a computer going to win a Grammy?
You think that's actually going to happen?
I think I actually saw something recently where there are several, I don't know if they're high on the charts, but charting songs that are not performed by a human.
Okay.
It'd be scary if it wasn't so fun.
Yeah, but can they win awards?
Well, they can't walk up there and get it, but I don't know why they can't win it.
No, probably not.
Oh, I feel like so. Why not?
I don't know.
I say
just
go
don't.
ahead and give it to them.
I don't know about that.
Oh, they're as good as some of this garbage that we're hearing these days.
Let me see if I can get you the lyrics. I'm trying to find it right now.
Can't learn it without the lyrics.
It's Town Talk, Turn It Up, Let It Roll.
Turn it up. Let it roll.
Well, actually, I wonder.
I don't know.
Hold on.
I don't know. Anyway, it's got lyrics. I just asked the computer to just write a song. Write us a song, and it did.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find
Crazy.
where in the song.
Where's that factory mob part?
I don't know.
I've seen a factory mob, and look here, they're not listening to Town Talk. They're running out the door to get to their cars, trying to be the first one out onto the road. I've seen that many a day.
I don't know. I might have to look at this on a break.
Yeah, you might have want to.
We're probably supposed to be talking.
We're supposed to be talking on the radio, yeah.
And I can't read and talk at the same time because my brain is moving way too slow this morning, guys. I am so
Don't
tired.
hurt yourself.
So tired. All those meetings yesterday whooped my butt.
Oh, no. Too many. How many did you have yesterday? 4?
I think last night, by the end of the day, I looked at the clock and it was after 7. You know, we start on the radio at 7.
Mm-hmm.
So I was guessing that 6 of my 12 hours awake at that point were spent in meetings.
Well, did anything get accomplished?
Yes, we got a lot accomplished. So lots of things happened, good stuff. But yeah, I am absolutely struggle busting it today. So
Oh, mercy. Well, I believe you'll be okay.
we'll see.
We'll get you pepped up.
Yeah, I've got some coffee here, so hopefully that'll out of a Raven and Rob Town Talk mug actually.
Fancy.
So maybe that'll help me out here in a bit. But yeah, so I'll read the lyrics on the break and see if we can
There you
figure it
go.
out for you.
There you go. We'll figure it out. We'll put them out there. Maybe we'll do a dramatic lyric reading like they do on Simmons on Fridays.
Oh
Town Talk with Raven and Rob.
no,
You know, you don't hear the dramatic lyrics?
Yeah, I don't think that sounds
Oh,
fun.
it's a very fun thing to do each and every Friday.
I don't think that sounds.
We got fun stuff
Okay.
coming up today, though, however.
It is Wednesday, so
Yes.
we've got regular news and weather, like we always do
Sure
for
enough.
our Town Talk listeners.
True enough, yes.
We've also got your favorite segment of the week.
My favorite segment of the week?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. It's on the list.
Yeah.
Weird News Wednesday.
Yes.
Coming up about 7:45.
Weird News Wednesday.
Weird News Wednesday. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we lost our sponsor last week. Again. Come to find out, they've been out of business since the early 2000s.
I think this is your fault, Rob.
So
can't keep
they
a
can't just
sponsor.
keep funneling the checks to us.
Yeah.
But
okay.
it's okay because somebody jumped up.
Somebody
Actually,
else.
it's a combined effort. We have 2 businesses
Okay.
that got in the mix today.
Okay. We'll see what we got.
They couldn't quite foot the bill for an entire sponsorship.
So they're
So
partnering.
they decided they'd partner up. Yep.
Partnering,
Which
okay.
makes sense. They're kind of in the same business
Hey,
anyway.
Sure.
You know what I'm talking about when we get to it. But
And then we've got a super cool guest coming on today, too.
I do. There's some, yeah.
Bruce Wentzel.
This is very unique.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to this a lot.
So he will be on around 8 o'clock. Yeah, and we'll get to learn a little bit more about him. He helps create weapons for movie scenes.
Yeah,
and
props.
stuff. Props, yeah.
Things, yeah.
So, going to be a fun guest. I'm excited. I wonder if he'll bring props. You think he's going to bring props?
I don't know. I don't know if you should walk into a media company with a lot of weapons, real or otherwise. But hey, why not?
I mean, hey, it's just us here, so.
It's just us.
Oh, we'll see. But yeah, great guest. Looking forward to talking to Bruce around 8 o'clock. And who knows what else? Guys, it's Town Talk, and we get into all sorts of stuff around here, so just stay tuned. You never know.
Absolutely. You never know what you're going to get. We also got the birthday contest going today.
Ooh, we do.
If you or somebody you know or somebody you like is born on, what's today?
April
gee, it's
8th.
April the 8th. I almost said March. April the 8th. Go on to our Facebook post. That's Radio WBMC 97.7 FM, and you just put their name right there in the comments. I write it down. Raven gives me a random number sometime around 7:50, and we draw for Captain D's complete meal for free.
Yes.
You can also get in on the Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club.
Which we're going to tell you more about here in a minute because we're going to be talking about the fine folks that provide the Breakfast Club. Oh, but
Lots
yeah,
of
we got a
stuff.
full day going on today. Full day of court, full day of.
I'm glad you have court and not me.
Well, it's a lighter docket as dockets go,
Okay.
but a docket nonetheless. So you can look forward to that in your Main Street Journal later.
Okay.
What's going on in the circuit court system? Who fed it and who ate it? As far as that goes.
All right. Well, how about we take a quick break? But when we come back, we're going to dive right into the Main Street Journal news.
Let's
So
do it.
Everybody stick around because we are just getting started.
Where can you find all of these things? Pinto bean auction, bingo, pet therapy, church services, bus trips, spa manicures, live music, an amazing beautician, and so much more. We're local. NHC Healthcare McMinnville offers all of these opportunities in addition to skilled, compassionate medical care. After all, we are taking care of people. For volunteer opportunities, contact Amanda Sane at 473-8431.
Lester's Body Shop is located at 212 Old Morrison Road in the West Riverside area. Owner Terry Fowler values all of his customers. He is the best place to take your car, truck, van, or SUV for any type of body work. And one estimate from Lester's is all you need. Friendly, professional, reliable, and dependable. That's Terry and the gang at Lester's Body Shop, 212 Old Morrison Road. Call 473-5421.
It's auction time in Tennessee on Saturday, May 2nd at 10 a.m. We'll be selling 32.09 acres located at 6530 Short Mountain Road in Warren County. This is wooded recreational land with 2 ponds, great for hunting and fishing and enjoying the great outdoors. We will be selling this property at the Blues Hill Church of Christ at 7321 Short Mountain Road. For more info, go to dmsimpson.com or give us a call at 473-LAND.
Hi, this is Jordan Shank, Service Manager at Reddick Brown Ford. My faith teaches me to treat people the way I'd want my own family treated, with honesty, care, and respect. That's why our service department works hard to do things the right way every single time. To make it even easier, we offer free pickup and delivery for service because serving others matters. When you trust us with your vehicle, we don't take that lightly. Reddick Brown Ford, where faith, service, and integrity drive everything we do.
Make the places you care about more comfortable and energy efficient with TVA Energy Right. It all starts at EnergyRight.com, where you can find everything you need to lower your energy usage for your home or your business. Contact Caney Fork Electric Energy Advisors at 931-473-3116 or go to EnergyRight.com to start living and working more energy efficiently. Caney Fork Electric along with EnergyRight.com for all your energy needs. Brought to you by Caney Fork Electric Cooperative and TVA.
Enter a world of action, suspense, comedy, and romance at 3-Star Cinema, where the latest stars shine and the perfect movie captivates you. Now showing
Project Hail Mary rated PG-13. The Super Mario Galaxy movie rated PG. Hoppers rated PG. Ready or Not 2 rated R. Reminders of Him rated PG-13.
Call the 24-hour movie line for showtimes at 473-7600. Experience your hometown movies at 3-Star Cinema.
Local, national, and everything in between. Here's the news.
Good morning. Welcome back to Town Talk with Raven and Rob. Thanks for being here today, getting your morning kicked off. And if you were looking to start your morning right, you need some caffeine like I do, head on over to the cafe at Tree City. Grab a warm biscuit, add bacon or sausage or gravy or an egg square. Try the savory egg bites and 3 cheese, bacon and cheese, or bacon hash browns. You could even treat yourself to a classic waffle, a red velvet waffle, or a cinnamon roll waffle. Pair it with a fresh cup of coffee, a handcrafted latte, or one of their specialty drinks like a cinnamon toast crunch cappuccino. The cafe at Tree City in McMinnville, breakfast and coffee done right. Thank you, Kevel and the team over at the cafe at Tree City. And yes, we do still have Breakfast Club post up so you
Yes,
can
we do.
still enter to win.
Very, very easy. And the winner's going to be announced tomorrow about right before 9.
Yeah, about 8:45
Something like that, yeah. All you got to do is you go over there to the Radio WBMC posts.
Pinned right at the top.
Pinned right at the top. It's got a picture of me and Raven and one of those gallon boxes of coffee.
And it says Breakfast Club Week 6.
Week 6, yes. You have to post under the Week 6. You have to comment on the Week 6 post or we won't see it.
Yes.
We're not checking those old ones.
No.
And we just got a couple new ones in the last little while. There's Dawn. She's put some in.
Nice. Okay.
Mary King has put one in. We're going to put every one of them right there on the spinny wheel. And then we're going to spin that sucker.
And it's super easy. You just put the name of a business that you like, that
you got
work at, that you got friends at, whatever you want, whoever you want to get breakfast. And we will put them, or Rob will put them on the spinning wheel.
I'm putting them on the spinning wheel right now.
Someone will show up to breakfast at the winner on Friday from the cafe at Tree City. They get coffee and bacon, coffee and egg biscuits and egg bites, some of those bacon and cheese egg bites, hash brown egg bites, 3 cheese, all the stuff. So yeah, super simple. Only requirements are the business must be in Warren County and you can't have previously won.
That's right. There's an even 50 on the spinny wheel right now, an even 50.
Nice, okay.
So if you get in, you'll be number 51. You'll have a 1 in 51 chance.
Okay.
Because nobody's on there twice. There's no sense in putting it on there every day. Get it on there each week, and we'll get you on the wheel.
Yeah, multiple times writing their name doesn't get them multiple entries.
No.
Everybody just gets entered once.
No, it should, but it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
No, it shouldn't. That's not.
Yeah,
no,
everybody
we don't want
gets
that.
one fair chance.
Exactly.
But you can always enter the same names every week if they haven't won. You can keep entering those each week.
Yeah, a lot of them enter every single week.
Yeah, exactly. So
and people seem to have already built up little lists. Okay, they got a new wheel. Let me give businesses A, B, C, D, and E.
Yeah, thanks,
a
Kevin
chance to
Hobbs.
win.
We appreciate
And it's not
you.
just Kevin Hobbs, but he is responsible for maybe 20%.
Yeah. Appreciate you,
So
Kevin.
like every time he posts, he puts 2 different people on there.
Hey, that's that. We couldn't do it without our listeners, you know?
Well, we could, but let's not.
Well, I mean,
we could come up with a list of businesses, but I don't want to do that. Because then they'd get, you know how they are. Then it'd be, oh, well, they don't. Oh, well, we don't get it. No. Whoever you put on there, they all have an equal chance of
somebody
winning,
gets a chance
regardless
to
of who they are.
Yep. All right. So thanks to Cafe at Tree City. Rob,
100%.
you have anything going on over at the Main Street Journal?
We got some stuff going on over at the Main Street Journal. That's mainstreetjournal.llc. You can go there today and read all kinds of interesting stories. You can read about a former judge right here in Warren County.
One of which that will be on Town Talk in a couple of weeks.
What?
Yeah.
Why are you?
Because I'm trying to drink a sip of coffee.
Okay, fine. Good grief. Yeah, Barry the Medley.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Barry the Medley.
Barry Melody, we should call him because he's the singer.
He's the singing judge.
Singer and a songwriter. Yep, the singing former judge.
Yeah, former judge. Correct. Yes.
But yeah, you can read about. We'll talk about that in a minute. Here's the thing that really jumped out at me yesterday. I didn't even know there was an agricultural crime unit, but there is, and I think they need a TV show.
Really?
The Agricultural Crime Unit.
Did we have agricultural crime here?
We helped with an investigation because in February 2025, some farm equipment in Jackson was stolen. A lot of farm equipment, as it turns out.
In Jackson, Tennessee?
In Jackson, Tennessee.
Okay.
John Deere tractor and a tube-line bale wrapper from a barn at a farm in Jackson in February of last year. The tractor ended up 700 miles away at an auction company in Georgia. The bale wrapper was found hidden in the woods, thanks in part to the Warren County Sheriff's Office and their drone.
I saw this.
Well, if you saw it, you asking questions. And they arrested Darrell Hillis of Van Buren County.
Oh.
For this, yeah. Now, he got 8 years because the ACU came down hard on him with the cooperation of a lot of other agencies.
Okay.
Yep. The Warren County Sheriff's Office drone helped them get a search warrant. They droned around. Said, it looks like something down there that ought not be there. Let's get a search warrant. And off we go.
Interesting.
Yes. And 8 years for theft between $60 grand and $250 grand.
Wow.
Which is a Class B felony, and they don't come but one class higher than that.
Wow. Can I use my regular line here?
What?
That maybe he should have made better life
No,
choices.
because everybody is sick of that. No, don't use that line anymore.
Anymore. We're not going to tell people to be good human beings anymore.
No, we're not, because it puts us straight out of business. What if no one committed a crime?
Then there would be more fluff stories from Seth Wright.
Yep.
Yep.
There sure would. Guess what? He wrote this one. He don't like the fluff either. Yeah. It's not all murals and strawberry festivals.
It could be if people were nicer.
And what a horrible, horrible world we'd live in. It's a bad world full of crime, and we're happy because of it.
No.
I just love that there's an agricultural crime unit.
I mean,
are they hiring? What's the qualifications?
You probably have to know things about agriculture because it's kind of in the name.
Yeah,
and I don't think you qualify.
What, tractor? I could have.
You think you can drive a tractor?
I could drive anything for a
You
little
sure?
while.
You sure?
For a little while.
Okay. It's a little harder than you think.
But I mean, if you're looking for a baler and there's a thing, you just look at the picture and you go, "Hey, is that a baler? Looks like a baler to me." All right.
Okay.
I'm not saying I'd be like the head. I'm not going to run for director.
You could fly the drone.
Ooh.
Fly the drone.
No, I'd wreck the drone. That thing costs a lot of money.
Yeah, they do cost a lot of money. I would say especially the one that they are using probably costs a lot more
Yeah, it's
money.
a great big fella.
Yeah.
You ever seen that new one? It's a great big fella.
I haven't, but
they got all sizes. They got big ones that can like search for miles and miles, and they got little bitty ones. They got little ones that can go in your house.
Not generally committing crimes that would take the sheriff's department to fly a drone over my house to see what I've stolen.
Why'd you use the word generally? Your Honor, can we have that read back for the jury? She's not generally committing crimes.
No.
So specifically you are, but not generally. Targeted crimes.
I don't think I have committed any crimes that I can think of.
I'm going to make
lately,
a couple phone calls, see if we can get an investigation going.
Okay, do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to call you a person of interest.
Sheriff Jackie
The
McKinney
ACU
Jr. will be here in 2 weeks.
The ACU investigated 137 cases in March of this year. And since July of last year, 1,100 cases. It's part of the Department of Agriculture.
ACU sounds a lot more formal than agricultural crime.
ACU.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like a lot more hardcore.
when it gets its own show on CBS, it'll show like ACU, and then underneath in little bitty letters,
bum, bum.
Agricultural Crime Unit.
Yeah, and have the sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably put Idris Elba on that. He's good in that kind of stuff.
Okay.
But you got to have somebody country, somebody super country, like McConaughey.
McConaughey okay.
Comes. Oh,
yeah,
we gotta get our expert out here. All right.
Yeah, he's just sitting
How's it
there
going, Bo?
out in the field, beating his chest.
How's it going
like
there,
this.
fellas? You said you're missing a tractor? Oh. Well, you know, a lot of times you got to get the drone out. Don't have to find that tractor.
That's a pretty good Matthew McConaughey.
Flawless. Anyway, that's a good story. That's a great story that came in from the state, and we got her up on the Journal because it has local ties, not only with our sheriff's department,
there you go,
but the fact that the person who pled guilty to that was formerly of Warren County, now Van Buren County resident.
County. Okay.
It's weird.
Does he get extradited over to Jackson? How does that work?
No, he just pled. He probably pled in Jackson.
Okay.
Because that's where the crime occurred. You have to be tried where the crime occurs.
Okay.
But he's from around these parts.
Okay.
Oh my goodness! What else have we got? A lot of good sports, man. Spring sports when they come in from every single direction. So we've got we got some tennis. We got some gee whiz, the flag football team. Holy cow! You seen these girls?
I have. So they played Riverdale.
Yeah.
Is that what I saw?
Yeah, I'm trying to find the copy. I don't think it had the right tag on it. I had
Although you know
that
that we're not the sports show, right?
I know we're not, but I can't help but brag on them. My goodness.
Hey, they're doing a great job.
Yeah, I saw the score last night on my phone because I get scores on my phone, like 56-14 or something like that. I don't remember. It was a lot.
Wow.
It was a lot. And anytime you beat Riverdale, I don't care. Hotel motel ain't no place like going and beating Riverdale.
What?
What? They used to say hotel motel ain't no place like Riverdale. Well, there ain't no feeling like beating Riverdale. I don't care what sport it's in. We beat Riverdale in tiddlywinks.
I've never heard that saying, but okay.
Well, it's because you didn't go to Riverdale.
Clearly, you didn't either.
No, but I went to a lot of their ball games.
I mean, I did too. We played football and basketball against them when I was in high school, and I have never heard that saying. Hotel, motel, nothing like beating Riverdale.
Well,
that
no,
doesn't even
I added the
rhyme.
nothing like beating part.
Okay.
They say hotel, motel ain't no place like Riverdale.
Okay, that still doesn't even rhyme. Why did that come up? Where did that even come from?
From Riverdale cheerleaders.
Oh.
The initials to Warren County High School have a C in them. So, don't get me started on the finer details of cheerleading. Anyways, there's all
I'd love
kinds
to have
of
this conversation.
There's all kinds of good sports going on in there, and also if you want to, you can get in there and read about old Barry Medley. Got himself a record deal.
That's exciting.
Who's to say you can't make it? You know, Barry ain't no young punk kid out there with a
but he's
six-string out of the pawn shop on his back. He's been doing it for a while.
Yeah, working on this music stuff for a little while.
He got his pawn shop guitar in '73.
I mean,
he says,
I don't know how long he's been known as the singing judge, but it's been a minute.
since he came up with the name, I suppose.
Exactly. But have you listened?
I know this.
Have
It's
you
been
listened to some of the songs?
It's been yes, I have.
They're
You know, I'm acquainted with Seth Wright.
Yeah, I know.
And at one point, Barry asked Seth to draw the cover for his CD, which meant that CD was in the office, which meant that CD was played.
Yeah. I have the CD, too.
As the French say, constantly.
Constantly.
Mhm.
Okay.
I've heard that Rooster song so many times.
I think it's pretty funny.
Oh, it's very funny.
But kudos to Barry Medley. And, yeah, we'll have him on in a couple of weeks.
Even though Seth drew a rooster with teeth.
Well, it's artistry.
Clearly.
I don't know.
I don't know. There's a good long story about it, and we're going to have Barry on in a few days here to talk about it. And we're going to have Jackie Jack as well, right?
Yeah, I think it's not next week, but the week after. So, but it's coming up this month.
Yep.
We'll have Barry Medley.
Right before he has his signing event at the Park Theater, which is coming up. But you can read all
and
about
Jackie Jack White with
you
him
can read
too.
all about Barry in the Main Street Journal. It's a nice feel good story that Seth just had to put his I Hate Rooster album cover deal in, not once but twice, where he drew a rooster with teeth.
Okay.
Seth's mom's listening. She'll tell him about us making fun.
Yeah,
so yeah,
Seth's not awake yet.
At 7:30 in the morning. What are you, nuts?
I know.
Would you be?
No, I would like to not be.
I know, right?
I would like to still be.
So anyway,
asleep.
we're running the gamut from sports to nice
Everything
feel
in
good
between.
faces to local people accomplishing things to local people headed up to the Stony Lonesome. We've got it all for you right there in MainStreetJournal.LLC.
All right.
So,
well, let's
take a gander. Buy a subscription. If you like it, tell your friends to buy a subscription. If you don't like it, tell your enemies to buy a subscription.
Hey, you'll take their $7 either way, right?
We'll take everybody's $7. Yep.
All right, let's take a quick break, but we are going to be right back with some weather updates for you. Although I'm not sure that there's a whole lot of updates. We're pretty much still on the same path, but we'll let you know either way. So stick around. We'll be right back.
From the heart of Warren County, this is the Simmons Sports Minute. Jeff Simmons on the mic with today's top local action. The goals just keep coming for Warren County Middle School soccer. The Pioneers stayed perfect Monday night, rolling past Franklin County 8-1 at home to improve to 9-0 this season. It was another balanced offensive attack for Warren County, with Credence Miller leading the way with 4 goals, Ricky Hernandez adding a hat trick, and Austin Breedlove continuing his hot streak with another score. This group has been dominant on both ends all year, piling up goals while allowing just 3 total through 9 games. Now the focus shifts back to district play. Warren County will be back at home Friday to face White County at 6 p.m., looking to keep its unbeaten run going. That's your Simmons Sports Minute, keeping Warren County in the game.
Great, I clicked on something I shouldn't have. I guess I'm going to have to call. Micah.
Never fear, citizen. Ben Lomond Managed IT is here.
Citizen?
Our Managed IT team can train businesses on how to better protect them from viruses and malware, plus help with firewalls to minimize the risk of being attacked.
You've really got to lose the spandex, man.
Call your local BLC office today or go to benlomandconnect.com. Our IT superheroes can help your company squash online evildoers.
I got to admit, the cape is pretty cool.
Enter a world of action, suspense, comedy, and romance at 3-Star Cinema, where the latest stars shine and the perfect movie captivates you. Now showing
Project Hail Mary rated PG-13. The Super Mario Galaxy movie rated PG. Hoppers rated PG. Ready or Not 2 rated R. Reminders of Him rated PG-13.
Call the 24-hour movie line for showtimes at 473-7600. Experience your hometown movies at 3 Star Cinema. Did you hear that? Folks around Morrison say Bigfoot sightings have continued. It turns out he's at home at Garrett's and Stone in Morrison, Tennessee, your premier supplier of rock, landscape timbers, railroad ties, and stone fireplaces. They've got mulch, gravel, and even sand, and that Bigfoot statue big enough to stop traffic. So come rock with us. Whether you're building, landscaping, or just a legendary yard feature, Garrett's and Stone, Highway 55 in Morrison, where legends are set in stone.
Time once again for some more great weekly specials from our friends at Warehouse Discount Groceries. Now listen to these. Angus Beef New York Strip Steaks, Family Pack, $11.99. Jimmy Dean Variety Bacon, 2 for $7. Frito-Lay Ruffles Potato Chips, 2 for $7. Food Club Sugar, 4-pound bag, just $2.88. Don't forget about the full-service deli from our friends at Warehouse Discount Groceries, 835 Smithville Highway on the Strip.
For over 60 years, one name has stood for trust, value, heritage, and exceptional care. Ed Rogers Chevrolet in Sparta, Tennessee. From their outstanding service department to a fine selection of quality new and used vehicles, they're committed to doing things the right way. So whether you're looking for a new Chevrolet, car, truck, or SUV, you'll find real savings and the kind of stellar customer service that keeps people coming back for years to come. Ed Rogers Chevrolet in Sparta. The best deal and service you won't find anywhere else.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. Let me, Sabrina Keaton, help you turn your life goals into accomplishments. Here at Security Federal Savings Bank, we can assist you with buying a car, debt consolidation, purchasing a home, or remodeling your current home. Whatever your needs are, we will keep it simple at Security Federal Savings Bank. We look forward to serving you and building relationships that last generations. Security Federal Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind.
Good morning. Welcome back to Town Talk with Raven and Rob. I think, Rob, I'm finally somewhat in a normal level of existence now that I've
Did you have enough caffeine?
I've had half the coffee. I still got a little bit to go to get all the way there, but I do feel slightly more present than I did when I first got here. So that's
good. Is this
good.
just from having meetings yesterday? Because you have meetings every day.
Yeah, but not like yesterday. But no, I mean, I'm just lacking sleep, I think is what it boils down to. So I'm just tired.
Let me make a recommendation for you.
If it's telling me to go to sleep, maybe you need to take your own advice.
When you go home at night, you have to stop.
Which last night I didn't get. I did not. I got home after 8:30 last night, and I still had to pull the computer out and do at least another hour worth of work. So,
it'll keep.
If I didn't get it done last night, though, then I was going to have to do it today, which was going to then push off all of those other more things that I really need to get done today also. So by doing it last night, it took a couple things off my list of have to do today. So
okay.
Yeah.
But find the time each and every night to watch old game shows from the 70s on the TV.
See, we didn't even turn the TV on last night.
See, there's your problem right there. Because if you had watched your Tattletales and your Password, you know who they had on Password last night?
No.
Miss Jane Hathaway from the Beverly Hillbillies and Sergeant Carter from Gomer Pyle. See, you could have watched that.
Could have.
And you know what? Put you right out.
I didn't have any trouble going to sleep once I finally was able to go to sleep.
Did it put you right out?
It was just the getting to that point where I was able to go to sleep.
Because there's this guy that comes on that tells you what the password is, and he's very what the kids now would call ASMR. You hear a little ding, ding. The password is
See, I've never watched that show. But yeah, we didn't even turn.
Because it ain't on no more.
We didn't even turn the TV on last night.
The most recent episode of it's probably 30 years old.
If I had turned the TV on last night, we would have restarted the Harry Potter movies.
For heaven's sake.
We finished them over the weekend, so we would have restarted last night. But we didn't. We just turned the light off and went to sleep once I finally got to the point where I was able to. So
bless you heart. You'll be all right.
So I need more coffee. But you know
we
what?
all need more coffee.
I could go visit our friends after I finish this one over at the cafe at Tree City and get more coffee.
You could get 2 coffees.
Not a bad idea.
Bring one to me.
Okay. You want actual coffee or you want Fruity Pebble Frappe?
Actual coffee. Just enough coffee in the cup to get the cream and sugar wet.
We could tell Simmons to bring us some big of those
Please.
big Cokes that he's getting.
Please.
He comes in with 2 Diet Cokes
You're
every
living
morning.
in a fantasy world.
You don't think he'd be nice enough and bring us something too?
No.
Well, all right. He's your friend. I
He'd
thought he might.
pretend he forgot.
He'd pretend he forgot.
He'd pretend he wasn't listening.
All right.
You know you're out there. Anyway.
Well,
it's weather time.
It's weather time. I don't know why we're talking about how much lack of sleep we're getting at the moment, but it's 45 degrees in historic downtown McMinnville currently.
It was a little brisk this morning, I thought.
Yeah, that's why we got the jacket on.
You got on your my Uncle Herb jacket.
It's a windbreaker.
I know.
Because it's windy.
It reminds me of my Uncle Herb every time you wear it.
I love it. It's so fun. We're going to be a predicted high of 71 today, though, so this will be coming off after a while. But it was a little chilly this morning. Needed a light coat. I need to look up what the perfect day is. I don't remember what that date is.
There's a date of the perfect day?
Yeah, have you never heard that?
Absolutely not. You're making that up.
No.
You are 100% making that up. That's not true at all.
It is.
Is it July 18th?
No, it's April. Oh, it's April 25th. Okay, so we're coming up.
What does that mean? Does that mean weather-wise it's normally the perfect day, or I got to have some logic here?
Yeah, it's an ideal date because it's not too hot and it's not too cold, and all you need is a light jacket.
Ideally.
Uh-huh.
You remind me of that old Jerry Clower bit about the guy that wanted to move February to in between July and August.
You have no idea what that's from, do you?
No, I don't.
Miss Congeniality.
Oh, one of those girl movies you watched. Okay.
Anyways, okay. 71 degrees today. Tonight we're going to have a low of 48. We're going to be sunny. Sunny.
Oh, wait. Is that from the beauty contest movie?
Yeah.
Where the guy says, "What's your idea of an ideal date?" And the girl says, "April 25th.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Because it's not too hot and it's not too cold. And you only need a light jacket.
Okay.
Tomorrow, Thursday, we're going to have a high of 74 and sunny. Friday, 77 sunny. Saturday, 81 and sunny. Sunday, 83 and sunny. So sun, and no rain.
And it's going to get hotter.
Guys, we really need some rain. Can somebody go out there and do the rain dance, please?
Let's do it next week. Okay.
Well, I'm going to look at your 10-day forecasting out. As of right now, there is a 50% chance next Wednesday.
That'll be all right.
So we're a week out. Between now and then, we're going from high 72 today up to a high of 84 on Tuesday, and literally it just says sun every day.
Well, my knee's been hurting, so we're going to get something.
And we're not going to be going down. So, it's been a little chilly overnight the last couple of days. Low tonight is only, though, 50. And looks like Saturday, the low is 55. Sunday, the low is 64. So it's not going to get very cold at night over the next several days either.
That's good, because it got cold in my house last night. Because let me tell you something.
You didn't turn the heat back on?
No, I didn't turn the heat back on. I knew exactly that's what you were going to say.
I knew. Like 3 days ago.
I knew you were going to say that. You know, I'll tell you why. You ain't asked me why, but I'll tell you why.
I don't.
Because once the heat goes off, it don't go back on.
Oh, that's not the rules.
It is the rule of my house.
Oh, that's dumb.
You come to my house, get on thermostat, you know what you get? A smack.
Mm.
Yeah, I said it.
No,
who you are.
That's dumb.
Yep, once the heat goes off, don't come back on.
Yeah, no, ours has been on for a couple of days now because I like to be comfortable. And I don't like to be too cold.
So you make yourself comfortable when you get home?
Yeah.
You make yourself comfortable throughout most of the day? You're in a pretty good position?
Yeah.
And yet you complain.
And yet I complain.
With almost every breath. Go figure.
I didn't know where that one was going.
Go figure.
I walked right into that one.
Yeah, you did.
On April 8th, 2007, Crossville's low temperature of 20 degrees tied the record low for the month. Nashville's 23 degrees also tied its record low for April.
Wow. What year?
2007.
2007.
19 years ago.
Awful late in the year to be that cold.
Well, hopefully we're not going to have that happening to us. But because that's like frost weather where then it starts to kill everything that is bloomed out. And we don't want that to happen.
You're very true.
We are just getting further behind on our rainfall totals, though. Year-to-date average is up to 16 inches, and we are still only at 11.26 inches of rain. So we are still in those drought conditions.
So a year ago, we had
No, this is the year-to-date average.
the average.
Yes.
Okay.
Over the period, I don't know how long.
Who's to say that the average is how much we're supposed to have?
Well, because it's the average.
Well, I understand it's the average, but what if our average is more rain than we need?
Well,
Hmm?
I don't think that's the case. I'm pretty sure that we need every drop of that 16 inches of rain.
What if we got more? Would we be in trouble?
Probably not.
Okay, so we can so our average is low.
I don't know that, but I'm just this is the average.
Let the record show, Your Honor, that the witness just said, "I don't know that."
Because I'm not a meteorologist, Rob. We have established that Raven is just sharing the information provided to her.
Just provides the information. She does not compile it.
I do not make it up. You
She does
are
not.
correct.
And the birthday list is going up big, so you go ahead and talk
Hey.
about your sales for a minute. I got birthdays to write.
All right. Well, it's actually time that we take a quick break. But when we come back, we are going to have a Weird News Wednesday for you. So
Pretty weird.
Everybody stick around.
If you guys hadn't had breakfast yet, hold off.
What, Rob? We'll be right back.
Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. Everything that's wonderful is what I feel when we're together.
Hello, this is Devonia King with NHC Home Care. We are celebrating 54 years of compassionate care. Yes, that's right. This July marks 54 years of NHC Home Care serving families with love, dedication, and excellence in home health care. Since 1971, we've grown together, we've supported one another, and made meaningful differences in the lives of those we serve. To our patients, families, caregivers, and to our community, thank you for trusting us for over 5 decades. We are proud to continue the journey with you. Here's to the next chapter of care, compassion, and commitment.
At Pioneer Building Supply, we're your one-stop shop for lumber, tools, and building supplies. Whether you're tackling a major renovation or just need a few materials for a small project, we've got you covered. From framing to finishing touches, we have the products and expertise to help you get the job done right. Stop by and see us today at 231 Northgate Drive, Suite 250, Meckmanville, or give us a call at 931-473-7777. Our friendly, knowledgeable team is always ready to help you with whatever you need for your next project. For 50 years, Pioneer Building Supply has been the trusted name in construction materials. We've built our reputation on quality, service, and the commitment to your success. Pioneer Building Supply, building your dreams since 1975.
Pioneer Building Supply. Pioneer Building Supply, where good business make good friends. Pioneer Building Supply.
McMinnville, you're a part of me. McMinnville, Tennessee. There's nothing like you anywhere around. I'm proud to say you're my hometown.
The flu, shingles, pneumonia, tetanus, adult RSV. These are some of the vaccines you shouldn't wait on. At Grace Family Pharmacy, we offer walk-in vaccines, no appointment needed. It's quick, convenient, and handled by people you trust. Protect your health, stay ahead of what's next. Just walk in and get it done.
Graves Family Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy for prevention and protection.
McMinnville, Tennessee.
It's auction time in Tennessee on Saturday, May 2nd at 10 a.m. We'll be selling 32.09 acres located at 6530 Short Mountain Road in Warren County. This is wooded recreational land with 2 ponds, great for hunting and fishing and enjoying the great outdoors. We will be selling this property at the Blues Hill Church of Christ at 7321 Short Mountain Road. For more info, go to dmsimpson.com or give us a call at 473-LAND.
People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone.
Welcome back to Town Talk with Raven and Rob. Thanks for being here today and getting your morning started. And it is after 7:45 on
Holy
a
cow,
Wednesday.
it is. You know what that means?
That means Weird News
That means it's time
Wednesday.
to open the file that says WNW, which can only stand for Weird News Wednesday, folks. We've made it through another week without our weird news, but now it's time to get us some new weird news. Weird News Wednesday brought to you this week by
I'm ready.
McMinnville Auto Parts and Sunnyside Auto Parts, your hometown CarQuest dealers.
Okay.
Folks, go by and see the friendly guys at McMinnville CarQuest, either store. For the parts you need, they're in stock and they're ready to go. Because when your car won't get you where you need to be, they are the only place to be. From quick fixes to full-on driveway projects, McMinnville Auto Parts and Sunnyside both have you covered. Because at CarQuest, they know what you mean when you're talking parts.
Good job. Good
Hey,
job.
do you like cake?
I do like cake.
You like cake?
I like specific types of cake.
What's your thoughts on a chocolate cake? Like chocolate on chocolate. Like chocolate cake, chocolate icing.
It's not my favorite.
A chocolate ganache.
Not my favorite.
In the middle.
I would rather have like a
Big, healthy.
a white wedding cake.
Big, healthy 1 pound
I mean,
piece.
I like chocolate cake,
Of
okay,
chocolate
but
cake.
I'm gonna need a glass of milk to go with it.
Let me tell you who likes the chocolate cake.
Who's that?
Our old pal, Joey Chestnut. You know Joey.
Ooh.
Joey's the hot dog eating man. He wins. He's won the Nathan's hot dog eating contest 17 times.
And he
is a professional eater.
And he had a cake eating contest.
He took on 4 members of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers
What?
in an eating contest. Because down here in Tampa, team building has an altogether different meaning. Not only did Joey beat these 4 members, I don't mean it was a 5-man race. I mean it's 1 man against 4 big men. And if you've ever seen Joey, he's not a big dude.
So like
He just eats like a machine.
the 4 of them combined.
The 4 of them combined.
What?
He
And
ate.
they're football players.
They're linemen, yeah. They're the big guys.
Wow.
The linemen ate 9.5 pieces of chocolate cake during this timed competition.
Okay, so this was like eat as much as fast as you can.
Eat as much cake as fast
Okay.
as you can. Cut into slices.
Okay.
Roughly 1 pound slices.
Okay, did
Which a 1 pound piece of
Did
cake
anybody use silverware?
is a hefty piece of cake.
Yeah.
I don't know if they use silverware or
Or
not.
they
There is
just
video.
went full
I
on.
don't have the gastrointestinal fortitude to
Okay.
watch the video.
Okay.
I've seen still photographs. The slices of cake are big.
Okay.
The football players ate 9.5 slices.
Okay.
Joey,
And they're 1 pound each?
roughly a pound. Yep.
Okay.
Joey by himself ate 10.5. At one time, he had an 8-2 lead.
I don't even understand how that is physically possible.
Well,
To beat 4 people that are eating.
that's because Joey Chestnut is a mutant.
He's a professional.
He is a mutant. He's, of course, if you don't know him, he's the most decorated competitor in the history of professional eating. He has records in all sorts of different eating contests, including the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest, which they show on television on the 4th of July.
Ugh.
And he has won it 17 times.
Did he-
He has 55 world records for eating.
Did he have to go to like the hospital or something? Is this going to take a turn or
I would say that the next couple of days probably aren't enjoyable.
but he won.
He won.
Okay.
And set a record in the process. This is his 55th record. Yes, there was a record for cake eaten in a timed competition. And
Interesting.
Mr. Joey Chestnut broke
What
it.
was the previous record?
I don't know what the previous record was, but it was less than 10.5 pieces of cake.
Okay. And what was the time limit?
I don't know the time limit, but it was, I'm assuming it had to be a fairly good amount of time, considering that he ate 10.5 pieces of cake.
That is disgusting.
There is video. If you want to Google it and watch it, by all means, knock yourself out. I'm not going to watch it. I don't want to see it. Please don't send it to me. Please send it to Raven.
No, I won't eat. I won't watch
Yes,
it.
please send it to Raven at mainstreetmedia.llc and mark it as
5 minutes.
Mark it as historic tour of Tennessee buildings, so that she'll click on it and watch it.
No. 5 minutes. That was the time limit.
He ate 10.5 pieces of cake in 5 minutes,
And they only ate 9 in 5 minutes.
and the 4 of them combined to eat 9.
Yeah.
Of course, they probably have better stomach muscles. It's probably harder to. You can't just swell up. I think that Joey somehow swells. One of these days, they should write a comic book about him, because he's like,
he's a mutant.
what's that little pink thing that's on the video games that Parker plays that like does that and just eats anything any enemy he comes. Kirby.
I
You ever heard
don't-
of Kirby's little pink ball?
Oh, yeah.
And he just eats everything. That's Joey Chestnut in real life. He's Kirby.
Interesting.
So there's your Weird News Wednesday there, Rayburn. Brought to you, of course, by McMill Auto Parts and great guys over at Sunnyside. They know what you need when you're talking parts. As long as you're talking parts back in, let's say the late 80s, early 90s.
Okay.
They're not with us no more. We still have a CarQuest, but it ain't the Sunnyside guys. They used to have the greatest radio commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were hilarious. That was those Bacardi boys.
75 hot dogs and buns.
And buns, yeah.
In 10 minutes.
You can't enjoy it.
That's absolutely
No,
disgusting.
you can't enjoy
Why
it.
do people do this? I don't understand.
For the fame, Raven. Fortune and glory.
For the fame.
Fortune and glory. He's got a net worth of like
Hey,
$4 million.
Maybe we need to have a eating competition of some nature for our 4th of July festivities this year.
We have 4th of July festivities?
Yes, we do.
What do you mean?
Maybe we need to have an eating contest. Hey, it could be the pancakes that First Methodist makes.
Ooh.
How many pancakes can you eat in, 10 minutes?
I can eat a lot of pancakes.
Can you? You think?
Yeah,
you
100%.
want to enter the competition?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
No, I'm busy on the 4th of July.
what do you do?
Work.
Well, that could be part of work.
Could be.
You could take the pictures.
Mm-mm.
Or I could take the pictures of you participating.
No, I don't think we'll be doing that.
Okay.
Hey, that's a long way away.
We're going to come up with something.
We
for
might be
this.
stone fired by then.
Well, 4th of July is going to happen either way.
That's true.
Oh, all right. Well,
But look, guys, if you're on the Facebook, a few minutes ago we were talking about Ravens windbreaker, and Kevin Hobbs made a very funny comment that I can't read on the radio. I mean, I probably can.
you
but
could. It's not.
Let's not.
Nothing vulgar about it. Oh, you got lots of birthdays though. There.
I know we got all kinds of them.
You got those on your list?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
This list is called up because speaking of eating, somebody's going to get to eat that Captain D's
Ooh.
later this very day if they want to, if they so choose. They've got 30 days to do it.
Yeah.
If we're all in the way, I say just go through it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Public Enemy lyric.
Okay. Didn't catch that one.
Okay, but yeah, we're always giving away food around here.
We are.
It's a good thing
'Cause we
Joey
like
Chestnut. If it's
food.
ever Joey Chestnut's birthday,
Mm.
he's winning, y'all. If somebody calls him in, he's winning.
Do you think that we could he could come at the end of the month and we have a whole bunch of ones that are about to expire that haven't been picked up, or maybe
He just go get small.
and he just see how many of those
How many fish
how
dinners he
many
can
he
eat.
can eat. Yeah.
Oh, we'd have to make a deal with the captain on
I
that.
think
We'd have
we
to
would
get captain
too, but-
approval.
Yeah, but
I'm in. If Joey's in, I'm in.
email him, Rob. Get to it.
Get right on that.
Yeah, get to it. I don't know. I don't think I want to watch that, but
No, I don't. I don't want to watch him eat the cake. Oy, 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 oy. But anyway,
I
that's
think
your weird
the
news.
cake would probably be easier to watch than the hot dogs, though. Like, cause
Maybe.
ugh.
Hey, we got 5 more minutes.
When I'm
You want another weird story?
When I'm thinking of chocolate cake, what I'm thinking of is the kid in Matilda that Mrs. Trunchbull makes.
I heard someone else make reference to that when they were talking
Yeah.
about Joey and the Tampa Bay guys.
Yeah, he's just
some
like
fat kid that has to
covered
eat
in
all the
chocolate
cake.
Yeah. And then she like swings him around like one of those thing. I don't know. It's an Olympic sport. I think it's
The
like
hammer throw?
The big ball. I
Yeah.
guess. But she like swings it in the thing and then chucks him.
Who does?
Mrs. Trunchbull.
Mrs. Who?
Trunchbull. I think that's her name.
She should have been summarily fired.
She should have been. She was a terrible teacher. Yeah. Anyways, have you never seen that movie?
No.
Really?
No. If
It
you've
has
seen it,
Danny
I haven't seen
DeVito
it.
in it.
Okay.
I don't know. He was the
So
weird.
does War of the Roses, and I haven't
weird,
seen
creepy
that.
dad. So.
All right.
Well, tell me another weird
There's
story.
another weird
you got
story.
a couple minutes.
There's another weird story. 20-year-old man in Utah pulled over Sunday doing 112 miles an hour in a 70-mile-an-hour zone.
Okay. What was he driving?
He was in a car. He also had his elderly grandmother in the car, along with his mother and a 16-year-old girl. Because nothing thrills your grandmother more than hitting triple digits.
And a 16-year-old girl?
Yes.
Like not his. How
It
old was
says
this guy?
a 16-year-old girl. He was 20. He told the police, here's the thing. He told the police, I drive like this all the time. Arresting me teaches me nothing. His mother said, quote, he wasn't racing. He was just speeding and trying to show off. Well, guess what? they're going to teach him nothing one more time because he got caught. He got charged with reckless driving, exhibition driving, reckless endangerment. That's because he had other people in the car, and possessing a tobacco product while under 21.
They just threw that last one
Threw
in.
that last one, yeah.
Just cause.
Just cause, yeah. Just cause he's a smart aleck. In Utah, of all places.
112 miles per hour.
112.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really fast.
Yeah, you notice they didn't charge him with speeding. They just went ahead and bumped him up.
Yeah.
Slow her down, kids. I'm one to talk, but slow her down.
Yeah, that's a little too fast.
Yeah, very much.
But
What are you gonna? I mean, you live in Utah. What else you gonna do? Throw Granny and Mom in the car and get out there and floor it. Give her a gallon. Go for it, Coach Ease. If you can afford a ticket, then
wonder what Granny and Mom
Or
had
the-
to say about that.
I bet Granny didn't say nothing. When her dentures flew out the window, she just kept her mouth shut. Can you imagine?
No,
His
I
poor
cannot.
old Granny.
Poor Granny. Yeah, I don't know about it.
He owes her a piece of chocolate cake.
That is,
and I know where he can find some.
that is way too fast to be driving.
You're right.
Period. Unless you're, I guess, on a racetrack, which is probably still too fast to be driving.
That's our theme for this week's Weird News Wednesday. People doing things and doing it way too much.
And not making better life choices.
Sure, drive Granny and Mom around, but do it at the speed limit. I mean, it was already 70. Sure, have yourself a piece of chocolate cake. You don't have to have 10 and a half pieces. For goodness sakes, boys.
All right.
Let's all calm down.
Well, that's Weird News Wednesday. Thanks, Rob.
Thanks. And thank you to Sunnyside and Middle Auto Ports. Thank you to the McCarters for sponsoring this week's segment.
Okay. Well, we are going to take a break here in just a second, but when we come back, we are going to have a special guest joining us. I'm pretty sure he's in the studio across the hall with one and only Jeff Barnes, but we'll have him coming on over to the WBMC studio here in just a couple of minutes, and we will be right back with more Town Talk. We still have a whole hour coming up for you, so don't go anywhere because we'll be right back.
Talk Radio WBMC McMinnville, 960 AM and 97.7 FM. WBMCRadio.com.
It's auction time in Tennessee on Saturday, May 2nd at 10 a.m. We'll be selling 32.09 acres located at 6530 Short Mountain Road in Warren County. This is wooded recreational land with 2 ponds, great for hunting and fishing and enjoying the great outdoors. We will be selling this property at the Blues Hill Church of Christ at 7321 Short Mountain Road. For more info, go to dmsimpson.com or give us a call at 473-LAND.
If you've been doing something for 10 years, it means it's important to you. Farm Credit Mid-America has been paying back their customer owners a portion of their profits in the form of patronage for 10 straight years. More than $1.75 billion, in fact. They're a cooperative owned by farmers, so they're invested in building something strong together. Patronage is an annual decision made by the Board of Directors to return earnings to eligible customers. For more information on patronage or patronage eligibility, visit fcma.com/patronage.
Good morning from Town Talk on WBMC. I'm Rob.
And I'm Raven, and we're inviting local businesses to join the Town Talk Breakfast Club.
Here's how it works. Just go to the Town Talk Facebook page, find the Breakfast Club post, and comment your business name to enter.
Every Friday, we'll draw one lucky winner live on air.
And you'll win a free fresh breakfast from your team at the cafe at Tree City.
They've rolled out a delicious new breakfast menu, fresh-made favorites, morning classics, and yes, coffee is included.
Join the Town Talk Breakfast Club only on WBMC.
Make the places you care about more comfortable and energy efficient with TVA Energy Right. It all starts at EnergyRight.com, where you can find everything you need to lower your energy usage for your home or your business. Contact Caney Fork Electric Energy Advisors at 931-473-3116 or go to EnergyRight.com to start living and working more energy efficiently. Caney Fork Electric along with EnergyRight.com for all your energy needs. Brought to you by Caney Fork Electric Cooperative and TVA.
Hi, this is Jordan Shank, Service Manager at Reddick Brown Ford. My faith teaches me to treat people the way I'd want my own family treated, with honesty, care, and respect. That's why our service department works hard to do things the right way every single time. To make it even easier, we offer free pickup and delivery for service because serving others matters. When you trust us with your vehicle, we don't take that lightly. Reddick Brown Ford, where faith, service, and integrity drive everything we do.
Here in Warren County, no one should have to wonder where their next meal is coming from. That's why the Warren County Emergency Food Bank is here, serving local families, seniors, and children when they need it most. But they can't do it alone. If you're able, consider donating food, making a financial gift, or giving your time as a volunteer. And if you or someone you know needs help, the food bank is here with open doors and open hearts. The Warren County Emergency Food Bank. Neighbors helping neighbors every day.
Good morning. Welcome back to Town Talk with Raven and Rob. Thanks for being here today and getting your morning started. If you were looking for something fun to do right here in McMinnville, head on over to Pioneer Lanes where good times are always rolling. Whether you're planning a family night, a date night, or just hanging out with friends, Pioneer Lanes has everything you need. Great bowling, a fun atmosphere, and plenty of laughs. Perfect for birthday parties, group events, or just a spontaneous night out. No experience required, just show up and have a blast. So grab your crew, lace up those bowling shoes, and make your next night one to remember at Pioneer Lanes in McMinnville, located at 200 Hobson Street. Thank you, Pioneer Lanes, for being a great sponsor of Town Talk. We appreciate you so much for helping us make the show happen each and every day. And guys, over the break, we brought in special guest Bruce Wentzel with us. Did I say that correctly?
You're close. I want a shot.
Okay.
Wentzel.
He got it right. Okay.
Winner.
Good job, Rob.
That's okay. It's my
Appreciate
first time, too. I was saying Wentzel all day long.
Yeah, Wentzel.
But we've been told
Wentzel.
that Bruce has already told us it's pronounced with a
V.
V.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not with a W.
Because
which, as you're about to find out, because we're about to say hello to him and he's about to say hello to you, he ain't from Rock Island, y'all. So, Bruce, good to have you on.
Absolutely. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
At the moment, I live in South Africa. I'm busy constructing a house here. My daughter played computer games and ended up marrying an American. She couldn't find a South African boy, so she lives in Luigi in Georgia. So I lost my daughter to America, so I have to keep coming to visit. she's now actually finally become a citizen. They've been married that long, so
wow, okay.
And I was hoping she would come up, but keeps getting promoted.
Oh, okay.
Most of what I do these days, I have a company called Hirearms in South Africa. We manufacture guns, firearms, movie props, in the action weapon sequences. Some of the strangest things we've made. We had to make a foam rolling pin for someone to beat somebody else. They don't beat each other with real rolling pins. We had to make a dial telephone for somebody to beat somebody about the head. So we make softs. We do, but mainly the weapons side, guns, firearms, muskets. Sometimes when you can't get something, we have to manufacture. So we had up a production line. We had to make over 160 muzzle loaders for the TV series Black Sails. So we make those type of weapons. And we started in 1986, so we're still doing it.
Okay.
We do a sort of television work. When they come to South Africa, for weapons, a lot of people contact us. We also have done work in Croatia. We're now busy just finishing in Thailand, Malaysia, all over we work anywhere in the world. Just the paperwork's quite complicated too.
Yeah.
Even though the weapons are permanently modified for blanks to keep it safe,
right.
We have very high sort of regulations that they can never fire live ammunition, which is a good safety feature.
Yeah.
But then there's some of we make interesting stuff. We had to take I think you call them a pool noodle.
Okay.
You take one of those, you put a piece of thin wire in it, bend it into a funny shape, take a soldering iron and carve it into a log to match a log, because somebody had to get beaten about the head with a log. So you make a log and glue on bits, and you take an original log and you match the bark and all that, just with paint and that. And so anything like that they need manufactured.
So how did you wind up in McMinnville, Tennessee from South Africa?
Yeah, your daughter lives in Georgia. You didn't, but you wound up here.
No, my daughter was living in Colorado, and I went and looked at land there. And unless I changed professions into a professional bank robber, I couldn't afford the land there. So I was looking around, and I had a friend, somebody I met online. They needed some specialty spares for recreating quite a valuable weapon. And I came and met the guy and started looking around here, and I liked the area. Have a nice, pretty view of the mountains.
Yeah.
And then I looked at the price of moonshine everywhere in the U.S., and I found McMinnville's the most competitive.
I've told you this for years. If you want to... I've tried to tell Jordan, the tourism director.
We literally had this conversation yesterday.
We were speaking 2 days ago with the tourism director for McMinnville, and we brought up the moonshine.
Yeah.
I've been trying to tell him,
moonshine
if you want good, affordable moonshine that won't make you go blind and won't rip out your pocketbook in the process, McMinnville, Tennessee. Jordan, get on that. So you end up here, and then unfortunately, you end up with Jeff Barnes and Rosie as your neighbors. And I have been asked.
Into that.
The audience has sent in questions.
Do not lump
and
Rosie
the question
into that.
one is, what is it like having Jeff and Rosie as neighbors? And I've been told that you're going to mention one thing in particular, so we're going to leave that and see if he hits what I was told he will hit.
I think the best way to describe them is the odd couple.
I can see that.
Rosie's a hard case. Rosie is a tough girl, and Jeff is so calm.
Calm, that's a good word.
He's just laid back compared, and yet Rosie, I don't think I want to press the wrong button on Rosie because it could get painful. Being a newlywed, because we got married in 1979, so I'm still scared of my wife. It's taken a long time, and the fear has never gone away.
As it shouldn't.
I'm doing one of the most dangerous things that I think a man can ever do. We're building a house, and I'm busy doing the kitchen without my wife present.
No.
Wow. You know how dangerous that is?
Yeah, I do. I do that for a living. I do construction, so I know exactly how dangerous that is.
It's just hard. It's just terrifying.
You're not allowed to build anything without the wife's approval.
Well, most of the things you can get away with, but the kitchen seems to be there's some lines you cannot cross.
Yeah.
I mean, it's more dangerous than having been a soldier, which is in the 70s. I was in the military in Africa. I did a short stint of 7 years, and I'm more terrified of her than I am of anything that I went through in the military.
So are you from Africa? I know that's where you say you live, but are you, because you said before we went on air you had Germanic and Scottish descent. So where were you born?
I was born in Africa.
In Africa, okay.
In Africa. I'm often told I can't be from Africa because I'm white, but my family went there in 1735.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, so I have a German surname, but I don't speak German. In fact, when I go to some shows in Germany, I take my name tag and turn it backwards.
Oh.
And because if your name's facing forward, they break into German and they say, "Nicht sprechen Deutsch." I don't speak German.
Yeah.
And they go, "What? How can you have that name?" And I say, "Well, I'm from Africa." So Franz Wentzel was one of the first Wentzels in Africa. He was accused of sleeping with the gamekeeper's wife. So he did what any gentleman would do. He shot him.
Oh, okay.
He fled to Holland, and then he got bored in Holland and came to Africa. So that's the sort of bloodline.
Okay.
So
there you go.
that's why I won't have a gamekeeper, just in case I have to shoot him.
Just in case. Okay.
So my family were in the Boer War. My actual maternal grandmother was in a concentration camp by the British.
Oh, wow.
In sort of, the Boer War was 1890, 1903. And the original Wentzel family farm was burnt by the British in 1901, 1902.
Okay.
And then he moved to Natal, where my father was born. And then we went up to Rhodesia, which is now Zimbabwe. And I spent most of my life there.
Okay.
So people say, but your accent is not South African. It's actually a Rhodesian accent, which is just a colonial British accent.
Okay.
And so around here, when I speak to people, I say, "You talk funny."
Yeah.
And I say, well, not really. I mean, because I've noticed that there's different languages spoken in Tennessee.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's Tennessee, which I can understand. But hillbilly moonshine, I have a problem with. What? There was a guy who spoke to my wife for 15 minutes solid, and after he went away, she said, "I didn't understand a single word he said."
Just a lot of nodding and yeah,
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So often I have to say to people, please speak slowly.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, we do need to take a quick break, but we're going to keep you around with us for a little bit longer. So
yeah, we got to talk guns.
I know we got to actually talk about some of what he's here to talk about.
Exactly.
So everybody stick around. We'll be right back with more Town Talk.
Are you interested in a career in healthcare? Planning to be a nurse or other healthcare professional? Did you know that NHC Healthcare offers a free CNA training class? A class is offered monthly right here at our McMinnville location. Did I mention that it's free? You can apply on our website at www.nhccare.com to get started on a super rewarding career.
Lester's Body Shop is located at 212 Old Morrison Road in the West Riverside area. Owner Terry Fowler values all of his customers. He is the best place to take your car, truck, van, or SUV for any type of body work. And one estimate from Lester's is all you need. Friendly, professional, reliable, and dependable. That's Terry and the gang at Lester's Body Shop, 212 Old Morrison Road. Call 473-5421.
Hi, this is Jordan Shank, Service Manager at Reddick Brown Ford. My faith teaches me to treat people the way I'd want my own family treated, with honesty, care, and respect. That's why our service department works hard to do things the right way every single time. To make it even easier, we offer free pickup and delivery for service because serving others matters. When you trust us with your vehicle, we don't take that lightly. Reddick Brown Ford, where faith, service, and integrity drive everything we do.
Getting a loan can sometimes be confusing and intimidating. You may have questions before you make the decision to borrow money. If you need help with a car, home, or personal loan, I'd be glad to talk it over with you. Come by and see me, Meredith Woodley, or any of our lending team. At Security Federal Savings Bank, we look forward to helping you find the answers you need to feel at ease with your next purchase. That's Security Federal Savings Bank, the friendliest bank in town. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Why don't you head over to Chicken Chef and enjoy a fresh, made-to-order meal, or choose from the all-time favorite like the Chicken Nugget Dinner. Stop in for breakfast, order right off the menu with sausage, gravy, fresh homemade biscuits, or try their delicious tenderloin, egg, and cheese biscuit, just to name a few. Whatever your taste buds call for, you're sure to find it at Chicken Chef. They've been serving Warren and surrounding counties for over 40 years. Stop in today, Chicken Chef on the Strip in McMinnville. You can call your order in to go at 473-5020. Time once again for some more great weekly specials from our friends at Warehouse Discount Groceries. Now listen to these. Angus Beef New York Strip Steaks, Family Pack, $11.99. Jimmy Dean Variety Bacon, 2 for $7. Frito-Lay Ruffles Potato Chips, 2 for $7. Food Club Sugar, 4-pound bag, just $2.88. Don't forget about the full-service deli from our friends at Warehouse Discount Groceries, 835 Smithville Highway on the Strip.
Good morning. Welcome back to Town Talk with Raven and Robin. We are going to say a big thank you to one of our fine sponsors.
Thank you so much to the guys out at Reddick Brown Ford. Folks, don't hesitate. Make that short drive down Highway 55 and go see Reddick Brown Ford. And they're just as known for their sales as they are their service. Jordan Shank and the service department make car care easy. They've got that complimentary pickup and delivery service to get your car or truck serviced and back to you just as quick as possible. Certified technicians that do the job right the first time, every time. They even offer mobile service for oil changes, brake service, tires, batteries, and more. They'll come right to your driveway and do it, Raven.
Mm-hmm.
They sell tires and rims. You can schedule your service online at ReddickBrownFord.com because at Reddick Brown, they know your time is an asset. They want you to save as much of it as you can. We appreciate you, Reddick Brown, for all you do, and especially for supporting Town Talk.
Thank you very much for being a great sponsor. And we are back with Bruce this morning, who is works on making prop weapons.
Film armorer.
Yes. How did you get into this profession?
That's a great question. Was it something that where you did 7 years in the Army?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where you just, when you got out, you're like, hey, I really like guns, but
what am I
can I
gonna
keep
do?
doing?
I was a weapons technician in the military.
Okay.
And so I was an armorer. And so my primary trade is gunsmith. It's what I do. And then somebody was looking for weapons for a movie, and I said, well, give me an hour to think about it, see what I can find. I did my first movie. We were living in a place called Durban, and I went up to Johannesburg. And before I finished that job, I got a second one on movies. And the wife said, that's it. She rented the house out and moved up to Johannesburg because I was living we were sort of 400 miles apart.
Oh, yeah.
And the kids were small, so she said, right, I'm moving up. And from there, before I'd finished the second one, I got a third.
Mm-hmm.
Since '86, when I did my first movie, we've done over probably 2,500, 3,000 films and TV shows.
Wow.
So sometimes we are involved in up to 10 at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't get to all the movie sets myself personally.
Right.
What I refer to is I have minions, which I dispatch to the corners of the earth.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I didn't on the current job in Thailand, I managed to send 2 of my guys there, and they recruit locally from the local armorers, and they run the department. So I nearly had to go. There was one of the weapons was giving a problem, and the Saturday I looked at the flights available. I was going to fly Johannesburg to Singapore to Thailand.
Mm-hmm.
Monday morning, not a single flight, not a single seat anywhere. America started a squabble in the Middle East, so 90% of the flights were cancelled.
Mm.
A lot of the flights to Thailand go through Dubai and
right.
Qatar, so all of a sudden there was just no flights. I couldn't get out.
Yeah.
but we managed to use WhatsApp and.
So what are some of the? Can you name drop some of the movies or anything that you've? I mean, I know you've said thousands. So you can't, but
by all means, tell them the one that
the one that
almost had to fly to Thailand for.
Yeah,
that's Rambo the prequel. It's called John Rambo.
The new Rambo movie.
New Rambo. Sylvester Stallone is one of the executive producers.
Okay.
And is involved in the project. So this is a young John Rambo in Vietnam in 1968 is where he became, when he was in special forces there. So it's basically that one.
Okay.
Other things we've done, Lord of War. If you Google Lord of War, the Gold AK on the internet, you'll come up with my name as having made the Gold AK.
Okay.
So, and that was genuine gold plating.
Yeah.
We couldn't do it today, not with the gold price. We thought it was expensive then. The gold price was $300 an ounce.
Yeah.
Now it's $70,000 an ounce.
Yeah.
Another gold AK we made was from a movie called Chappie, but that one, low budget, so we did brass plating, and no one noticed the difference. So,
well, there you go.
The gold AK was bought by a collector afterwards at an undisclosed amount of money. So,
okay.
That original one.
Yeah, because they can sell those props after they've been in the movie.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't. I sell very little. We manufacture. We make the hire.
Right.
Ghost in the Darkness. We did. Chappie. Expendables 2.
Okay. Yeah.
The weapons came from the US, but they pulled the armorers. So they wanted me to go over, and I said, no, we must have you. And I said, well, no, I can't. I've got too many other jobs. No, we need your gene pool. So I sent my brother and my son.
Well,
there's the gene pool.
There you go.
And now my son used to run my Cape. I have a branch in Johannesburg and a branch in Cape Town. And so he moved to the UK, and he's doing the same thing. So
okay.
Last year he spent 2.5 months in the UK, the rest of the time in other countries from Morocco, Kenya, Croatia, Latvia, just doing movies all over the world.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
It's hard work. I mean,
well,
it's like anything.
Hard work can still be fun too, though. Sometimes.
No. I'm allergic to hard work.
Oh, okay.
I'm devoutly lazy.
So you were telling us when you make these firearms, some of them have to fire.
Yes.
Some of them do not. But I'm sure, and it made the news last year or the year before. Safety has got to be the utmost concern. How do you make a weapon that won't fire live ammunition? We had an incident. What was that? That Alec Baldwin movie a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Now they hired. It was penny wise, pound foolish. They hired someone who wasn't qualified.
Oh.
Okay. Now
they're trying to save a few bucks.
Oh, they saved. That cost them way more.
Right.
Okay. Now I am considered reasonably skilled with my hands. Would you let me do brain surgery on you?
Probably not. I
Exactly.
just met you.
That's the point.
I see.
Yes. Why hands a young girl who's partially afraid of weapons?
Yeah.
Some of the things we do to make it safer. First of all, you have pins in the barrel, so a projectile destroys the weapon; it blows it up. Okay, it bursts the barrel and stops functioning. It'll fire one shot and break up. Nothing comes out the front. We've now come up with a new system for. On the end of a rifle, there's a thing called a flash hider. Okay, it's supposed to disguise the flash. So, weapons companies spend millions researching flash hiders to cut the flash at night down. We now spend the same amount of time making the flash bigger.
Right.
You see, if we took a pistol out and shot into the air here, everybody would go, wow, that's a strong gun because of the noise. But you can't have that sound in a theater. So you create an audio cue from the noise to a visual one by having bigger muzzle flash. So we enhance muzzle flash. And an M4, an AK will throw out 3.5 foot of flame out the front. But by making a flash hider that's called a flash diverter, it throws flash out the sides, makes it out sideways. So the flash forward is now cut from 3.5 foot to 8-9 inches.
Okay.
So you can stand close in front of it. You can't, you're going to have to be 20 feet from the front of a gun, even with blanks.
Right.
And even the same weapon with different loads. One of the things we do when we get onto a movie set, we take all the extras. Now, the actor you can control in that, but when you have 30, 40 people all running around with guns, they think they're toys. So one of the things we do is to take a Coke can and put the muzzle in, blow the Coke can upon just with a blank. I said, that's not even a line. They go, whoa. So don't play. They're not toys.
Yeah.
They are tools to make a,
Didn't Bruce Lee's son put a blank to his head thinking, oh, it's a blank, it won't do anything?
No, he was killed. Okay, what they did there is they put dummy cartridges in the revolver. And the gun was kicked out of the guy's hands a few times. And one of their heads, the projectiles, fell out of the case and into the barrel.
Into the barrel, oh, I see.
So you open the cylinder, look, empty the cases, and say, there, it's empty. But there's a bullet in there. Then they put a blank in, and he was shot by a blank powering a bullet that was stuck in the barrel.
That was stuck in the barrel, I see.
I had an incident, it was in a fake cemetery in the middle of the night shoot, and they kept kicking the gun out the guy's hand. And the first AD started to shout at me, hurry up, hurry up. I said, I'm just checking. And after the fourth take, he extracted 5 cartridge cases. One was missing its head.
Oh.
It was in the barrel.
Uh-huh.
And I called the first over. I said, can I show you something here? Is this gun safe? He said, yes, I know. I said, no, it's not. And I showed him the bullet in there. He said, you take as long as you like. Because a blank actually has more powder than most live ammunition.
Oh, okay.
Because to get the muzzle flash and all that,
Yeah,
there's no projectile. So, if you have trained personnel, I mean, I got guys that work on movies for up to a year before they ever run a movie set, over a year and a half, 2 years. So you start as a magazine loader, and your job is just to put blanks into the magazines, and then you build up. You become an assistant, then you become an assistant armorer, then you become a key armorer. So it's like anything. You don't start at the top.
Yeah, you got to learn.
The fact that, I've had people in the few actors who said, right, what I want you to do is I want you to fire short bursts of 4 to 5, 6 rounds each burst. I was in the military, only fire 2 to 3. And this is going back to the days of film cameras.
Mm-hmm.
I said, well, if you do that, you're going to look silly. What do you mean? Because a camera, an average assault rifle go 26 to 28 rounds a second.
Mm.
The camera shutter speed runs at 28 frames a second. Okay. You can sync. So the guy stands there firing away, empty case are coming out, but when the shutter is closed, there's no muzzle flash.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't do it, rhythmically. Brr, brr, brr. So you want to get the muzzle flash. Today with digital, it's a lot easier. You don't.
Okay.
The shutter doesn't take flash away. So, but the early days was 16 millimeter, 32 millimeter, depending on what format they were filming on. So these are all just safety things that one can do.
Okay. Well, we've got to take one more break, but we're going to come back and talk with you just a little bit longer if you're okay with staying around. All right. So we will take one quick break, and we'll be right back with more Town Talk. Everybody stick around.
I live back in the woods, you see.
Smart security starts at the door. That's why Ben Lomond Security is offering a free First Alert HD video doorbell with new signups. First Alert offers you notifications for people, vehicles, animals, and sound detection directly to your Total Connect app. It also comes with 2-way interactive audio, a built-in LED spotlight, and a siren. Protect the people and things you love with Ben Lomond Security. Call your local BLC office today for a free quote and smart security layout of your home or business. Some exclusions may apply. License number 1560.
Keep on to go Auction Zone. Join us Saturday, April 25th at 9 a.m. for a live on-site estate auction. This auction features a beautiful brick home situated on an oversized lot in the well-established Westwood community, along with a low-mileage 2015 Buick Enclave, a selection of antiques, and additional personal property. This is the estate of John and Connie Oliver, located at 405 Boyd Avenue. For complete details, visit PraterRealty.com or contact Prater Realty and Auction at 931-474-3715. That's Prater Realty and Auction, the old-time auction company company with no buyer's premium.
Big news for your home or office. Mountain Cove Water is now LeBlue Water. Same great service, now with a fresh new name. Enjoy purified or spring water delivered straight to you in convenient 12 and 20 ounce bottles. Handy 7-ounce cups or 5-gallon bottles for your cooler. Need equipment? LeBlue has hot and cold coolers. Even bottom load options for easy use. Residential or commercial, LeBlue keeps you refreshed. Visit LeBlueWater.com today and get a free 6-pack to sample. LeBlue Water. Pure, simple, delivered.
Enter a world of action, suspense, comedy, and romance at 3-Star Cinema, where the latest stars shine and the perfect movie captivates you. Now showing
Project Hail Mary rated PG-13. The Super Mario Galaxy movie rated PG. Hoppers rated PG. Ready or Not 2 rated R. Reminders of Him rated PG-13.
Call the 24-hour movie line for showtimes at 473-7600. Experience your hometown movies at 3-Star Cinema.
In honor of April being National Poetry Month, I've prepared a little something for you all. Welcome to the month that's known for its showers. 30 days from now, it will all turn to flowers. But if you're looking for a little more green between now and then, stop by your local lottery retailer for a chance at a win. With new instant games and prizes up to $500K, game-changing fun could be headed your way. This was a message from the Tennessee Lottery. Please do your best to play responsibly.
For over 60 years, one name has stood for trust, value, heritage, and exceptional care. Ed Rogers Chevrolet in Sparta, Tennessee. From their outstanding service department to a fine selection of quality new and used vehicles, they're committed to doing things the right way. So whether you're looking for a new Chevrolet, car, truck, or SUV, you'll find real savings and the kind of stellar customer service that keeps people coming back for years to come. Ed Rogers Chevrolet in Sparta. The best deal and service you won't find anywhere else.
Good morning. Welcome back to Town Talk with Raven and Rob. And we are going to start off by saying thank you to our fine sponsors, and one of those being Superama Foods. They are located at 313 West Morford Street in historic downtown McMinnville, and they are open daily. Don't forget to download the Bright Isle app for all of the digital coupons, weekly ads, and Smart Zone alerts. They will pop right on your phone as you shop. Go visit our friends over at Superama. Tell them Raven and Rob sent you, and let them help you with all of your grocery needs. Thank you, Superama, for being a great sponsor of Town Talk. And we are back with our friend Bruce, and we are talking about all things prop weapons related for different movies and things that he has worked on. And are you learning a lot, Rob?
I am learning a lot.
Yeah.
How many productions, let's say, in a year is your company associated with? I'm sure you have several going on at the same time. A lot of the time.
Our record was 18 at one time.
Oh.
18 at once.
Wow.
So now sometimes they come in and they say, we want a Colt 1911. So they hire what we call a DIAC, which in American language it's a DWAT. So they wave it around. When they want to shoot, the armorer takes the working one and the blanks out. So sometimes you can work on 4 productions, but it's a day here, a day there. It's the bigger ones, you have a permanent armorer with assistants. I mean, when we did Machine Gun Preacher, we had to have 5 guys. And that set our new record of 11,000 blanks fired in one night.
Wow.
So everybody's fingers were pained after loading. It was mainly AKs, and it was just nonstop.
I'd imagine that leads to quite the inventory of weapons, because not all of these things are a gold AK that gets auctioned off to some fan.
No.
I mean, are there just, you say you have multiple locations, are there just warehouses of prop and modified weapons?
It is there's 3 levels of weapon. Practical, which fires blanks. DIAC or DWAT, which you can wave around. And then you have rubber, because often when you're on a movie set, you look at somebody and you say, this one is 2 sandwiches short of a picnic. You give him a rubber gun because he's going to hurt somebody. But we have, with practical weapons and DIACs, which is all real weapons, over 2,000 in the armory. So we go. One of the things we did, which one of my favorite jobs, was a TV series for History Channel called America, the Story of Us.
Okay.
And every few episodes. So it started with Jamestown with matchlocks and ended in the guys coming ashore at Normandy Beach. So the range wars, Tombstone, it was different guns every week, and that was quite challenging to go from matchlocks to machine gun.
Right.
Interesting. The other thing we did...
I just want to call attention to the fact that the program was called America, the Story of Us, and Bruce has just reminded us that every episode had guns in it.
Yeah.
America.
I was up in Kentucky for a show, and there was that weekend there was a reenactment, and there were guys dressed up. In period costume and all that. And I was talking to some guys, and they were school teachers. I said, "No, well, have you ever heard of America, the Story of?" Yeah, we use that as our teaching aid. I said, "Well, the Battle of Brandywine, the Americans won that because somebody used the Kentucky and shot the British general off his horse at 300 yards, which British muskets were inaccurate. Over 40 yards, they couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. And these are the famous general who said, at this distance, they couldn't, and that was his last words.
Oh.
And the Kentucky rifle that was used was one I was 3/4 finished. I was building it for myself as a pig gun. I like the Kentucky long rifle. They had to finish it, engrave it, carve it, and they used that on that. And the guys said, we use that as a teaching aid. The other thing History Channel did was Gettysburg. That was fascinating. Supplying enough muskets and guns for Gettysburg.
How many was that?
A couple of hundred.
Okay.
So we had to have Confederate guns. The Confederates bought a lot of obsolete weapons and upgraded them to percussion from flintlock. So we had to have that.
Have you ever, because you travel quite a bit for the different movies and stuff you have to go to, have you ever had to or had issues if you've ever had to transport any of these onto a flight or anything like that? Have you ever ran into anything like that?
Yeah, I've actually starred in one of your TV shows.
Oh, have you?
And the show is on American television called To Catch a Smuggler
at
Atlanta Airport.
Okay.
So when I arrived, I was bringing... when I come in, I often bring under American law, there's guns and firearms, and they are different.
Okay.
As a foreigner, I can have guns.
Yeah.
I can't have firearms.
Okay.
And the cutoff date is 1898, so it's curio and relic.
Oh.
So a gun is pre-1898.
Okay.
And when I got there, the guy said, you're in the film industry. He said, can we film your inspection? And so they filmed the whole inspection, and that was quite fun.
Okay.
And they quite enjoyed it. I couldn't understand. When you arrive, you declare it.
Yeah.
And they say, unlock the case and step back. Okay. What am I going to take over the airport with a musket?
Yeah.
They unlock the case, you step back. When I saw the show, and the commentary was, okay, last year we found something like 11,000 firearms in passengers' luggage, of which 75% was still loaded. I thought, okay, that's why they're paranoid. They're not scared I'm going to take over the country with a muzzle loader. They just don't want to get shot.
Right.
So they're finding thousands of guns in luggage that are still loaded.
Yeah, people don't separate their gun and their
ammunition.
ammo. Yeah.
And I thought, okay, what am I going to do with a musket?
Yeah.
I know it's empty.
Right. They don't.
Okay, and but they don't. So,
right.
Look, it's not bang real.
Yeah.
So. It was actually quite an education, and I thought, okay, so now you unlock it, you step back, and they start to prod, and what's this and what's that, and they the one time they said, well, let's patent this. And the guy said, well, when I was leaving, he said, thanks for the history lesson.
When you watch a movie now, or you watch a television show that you weren't involved with, do you watch like the hero come in, guns blazing, literally, and think, no, that's not how that would look in real life? Or do you think, wow, they did a great job? Are you able to watch it to just enjoy the story, or do you watch it all as
technical,
a busman's holiday kind of thing?
Yeah, no, without a doubt. I won't mention the show, but the show had a date in it, and the hero had a weapon that was 3 years from the future.
So you're one of those guys. You go to the you're the actually guy.
Well, That's what they pay me for. I
Yeah.
mean, my hobby is military history.
Mm-hmm.
Now people pay me for that?
Hey, isn't that
Come
fun?
on, and really, So from that point, it's that, if you enjoy military history, but you can't have American troops in the First World War with the wrong guns.
Right.
I like the work that we do for things like National Geographic History Channel. We did one, the last American killed in the First World War, and he was killed like 8 minutes before the ceasefire. His watch was wrong. He got up, and the Germans even fired warning shots. We had to recreate the machine gun. Even the pistols that the Americans used in the First World War and the Second World War were the same pistol. There were subtle differences, the shape of the grips, the type of checkering. Do it correctly so that people can't... One of the best things that happened to me was we were called into the producers on this series called Black Sails. And they came in and they said, congratulations. You're the only department that scored over 96% for historical accuracy.
Wow.
And so it was made for Stars Television, and it was sold to History Channel. We're not buying something that's not historically accurate. So they had experts in wardrobe, construction, ships, guns, everything, to mark everything. We were the highest scoring department.
Wow.
And then a few weeks later, that's when the Spanish guns came up, and they said to me, why don't we just use British guns? I said, a week ago you called us in ecstatic that we'd scored 96%. Now you want to give British guns to Spaniards?
Right.
Just give me the order, I'll sign it. and we went and made the 65 Catalan muskets.
Okay.
So when you do your job properly, people don't even realize you did your job.
No.
You have an invisible job, and it started as a hobby. And
It started a hobby. I was gunsmithing, and somebody needed some extra guns, and I said, well, let me try it. And did the first job.
And it turned into a whole-blown career.
I never went back to my Durban home, and I never went back to my Durban business. I traded off to my brother-in-law, and he carried on running it.
Okay.
I just ended up doing movies. It's more creative than my gun's broke. Please fix it. Yeah. And what's the cheapest you can fix it for? I like the challenge and the designing weapons for raised by wolves, science fiction. So there's no blueprint for weapons 100 years into the future.
Right. Just got to create something.
Years ago, they requested AK-47s for quite a famous movie. AK-47s with attachments on. I thought, no, that's boring. So I said, the director has to come to our premises to have a look. So he comes in there and he looks at the weapons on the table. He says, yes, why did I have to come? That's what I ordered. I said, because that's boring and unimaginative. He looked at me, what do you mean? I went over to another table and opened, and there were white and black guns and all. Wow! The producer started to sniffle because he knew the price had just gone up. And that was District 9.
Yeah. Okay.
So I designed and made the weapons for District 9. And that's aliens coming down.
Right.
And it's nice to say, well, which way are weapons going in 50 years from now?
Yeah.
It's not going to be the same weapon, so you've got to make them different. When you make a weapon for space, so you've got to create something that's a hypervelocity projectile with very low recoil. Because if you fire a gun in space, the bullet's going that way, you're going backwards.
Right.
And you go into orbit. So you've got to have something that's got no recoil.
Okay.
And you include that in the dialogue so that you can stand in the vacuum of space. But the minor thrust, just of a bullet going that way, will push you backwards. So the gun has to absorb all the recoil, so you incorporate that. So you try and design things from the future. I like the challenge of that.
Yeah, man.
It's got to be cool to just turn on the TV and go, oh, yep, that was me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember that guy. Oh, he was a jerk. I remember that day. It was hot. It's got to be really cool. What a cool job you have.
Sometimes you end up with a short of people, and they say, will you get shot in the back of the head? Yeah, okay. And then I've had it where, people send me a text message that says, I'm traveling and I'm watching a dumb movie and you've just been shot in the back of the head. Act of piracy. I was the perving shipmate.
Okay.
And so I go there and I get shot in the back of the head. by Gary Busey's girlfriend on that job.
Oh.
So, I've been shot a couple of times out on bail. I was the barman. I got riddled with AK fire.
You have a pretty fun job.
You have a super fun job, and I want to know when you're hiring. And I'm filling out an application. I'm sending in a resume.
All right. Well, we are going to have to wrap up, Bruce.
We're out of it.
Thank you so much for coming in today. We have really enjoyed talking to you. We appreciate you coming on, but we are going to take a quick break, and this is going to be the last call for birthdays. And when we come back, Rob will be picking a birthday winner.
Yes, he will.
So everybody stick around. We'll be right back with more Town Talk.
Thanks for the invite.
Hello, this is Devonia King with NHC Home Care. We are celebrating 54 years of compassionate care. Yes, that's right. This July marks 54 years of NHC Home Care serving families with love, dedication, and excellence in home health care. Since 1971, we've grown together, we've supported one another, and made meaningful differences in the lives of those we serve. To our patients, families, caregivers, and to our community, thank you for trusting us for over 5 decades. We are proud to continue the journey with you. Here's to the next chapter of care, compassion, and commitment.
At Pioneer Building Supply, we're your one-stop shop for lumber, tools, and building supplies. Whether you're tackling a major renovation or just need a few materials for a small project, we've got you covered. From framing to finishing touches, we have the products and expertise to help you get the job done right. Stop by and see us today at 231 Northgate Drive, Suite 250, McMinnville, or give us a call at 931-473-7777. Our friendly, knowledgeable team is always ready to help you with whatever you need for your next project. For 50 years, Pioneer Building Supply has been the trusted name in construction materials. We've built our reputation on quality, service, and the commitment to your success. Pioneer Building Supply, building your dreams since 1975.
Pioneer Building Supply. Pioneer Building Supply, where good business makes good friends. Pioneer Building Supply.
It's auction time in Tennessee on Saturday, May 2nd at 10 a.m. We'll be selling 32.09 acres located at 6530 Short Mountain Road in Warren County. This is wooded recreational land with 2 ponds, great for hunting and fishing and enjoying the great outdoors. We will be selling this property at the Blues Hill Church of Christ at 7321 Short Mountain Road. For more info, go to dmsimpson.com or give us a call at 473-LAND.
Make the places you care about more comfortable and energy efficient with TVA Energy Right. It all starts at EnergyRight.com, where you can find everything you need to lower your energy usage for your home or your business. Contact Caney Fork Electric Energy Advisors at 931-473-3116 or go to EnergyRight.com to start living and working more energy efficiently. Caney Fork Electric along with EnergyRight.com for all your energy needs. Brought to you by Caney Fork Electric Cooperative and TVA.
For over 60 years, one name has stood for trust, value, heritage, and exceptional care. Ed Rogers Chevrolet in Sparta, Tennessee. From their outstanding service department to a fine selection of quality new and used vehicles, they're committed to doing things the right way. So whether you're looking for a new Chevrolet, car, truck, or SUV, you'll find real savings and the kind of stellar customer service that keeps people coming back for years to come. Ed Rogers Chevrolet in Sparta. The best deal and service you won't find anywhere else.
Good morning. Welcome back to Town Talk with Raven and Rob. Thanks for being here today and getting your morning started. And we just wrapped up with Bruce Wentzel. Thanks.
Very close.
I know. I just
close enough for Jazz.
I can't get it just right.
All right.
But Bruce. Let's just leave it at
There you
Bruce.
go.
We really enjoyed talking to him. That was so
Bang
much
Bang
fun.
Bruce.
Yeah.
From Higher Arms. I
Very.
was on the Higher Arms website a lot of the time while we were talking, especially when we were in the break. Okay. And they have so many guns, uniforms, swords.
Mm-hmm.
Beat you over the head with it, sticks, you name it.
Well, I thoroughly enjoyed that. Learned a lot of stuff. That was very interesting. So thanks to Bruce for coming on. Thanks to Jeff Barnes for setting that one up.
We have big news. Yesterday we got a call from a concerned listener. I don't know if you remember this, but we got a call from Miss Betty yesterday.
Oh, yeah. We have to give Miss Betty the answer.
Went ahead and did a little research.
Looked that one up for her.
Yeah, did 24 hours of research on this.
Yeah,
the question from Miss Betty yesterday was, why do cats need, and I kept waiting on her to say, why do they need What?
No, like knead, like making biscuits.
Why do they do
knead.
that weird thing with
Yeah.
their front feet?
Mhm.
Well, here you go, Raven. Cats knead or, quote, make biscuits, unquote, primarily as a comforting, instinctive behavior carried over from kittenhood when they massaged their mother to stimulate milk flow.
Yeah. So it's definitely that comforting and loving feeling that they had when they were
Mm-hmm.
kittens with their mother. And so they do it to their human because it's a comforting feeling to
Adult
them.
cats need to show contentment, create a cozy nesting spot, mark territory with scent glands in their paws, gross, or self-soothe when anxious.
Yeah.
There you go, Miss Betty.
Because the person that they're making biscuits on is their comforting person. And so it calms them and gives them comfort.
Well, there you go.
There you go. All
now
right.
you know. Now Betty knows.
Thanks
and
for
knowing
answering that
is
for
half
Miss
the
Betty.
battle.
Appreciate you, Rob.
You're very welcome.
All right. I got to give you some national holidays for today before we dive into birthdays.
Do it, man.
It is Draw a Bird Day. So Seth, right out there, it's Draw a Bird Day. I expect to have a a cartoon in the Main Street Journal of a bird. Although I guess he brought one back out from Barry Medley's chicken the other day.
He did draw a chicken. What else you want from
Just a
him?
couple days early. He's got to do one today.
There you go.
International Be Kind to Lawyers Day.
There's one.
You are such a jerk. I swear.
Did I misinterpret? Oh, I'm sorry.
International Be Kind to Lawyers Day.
No, well, we'll just see about that.
International Pageant Day. National Empanada Day. You like some empanadas?
I don't know.
Oh, I like empanadas.
That sounds like something you'd get at one of our fine Mexican restaurants. Is that what it is?
Yeah, an empanada. Pygmy Hippo Day.
Pygmy Hippo Day. They get their own day?
I guess.
Whatever.
Chris Cope will enjoy this one. Trading Cards for Grown-Ups Day.
Hey, that is a good day.
There you go. Let me give you some celebrity birthdays real quick. Let's see. The first two lines don't have anybody on them that I know.
What the what?
There we go. We got John Schneider. It's his birthday.
I saw on my Facebook this morning it's John's birthday.
Did you? Okay. Let's see who else we got that. I don't know who Dej Loaf is, but she's a
Dej Loaf?
But she's a rapper. It's her birthday.
Well, good for her.
Man, there are no good birthdays. Dean Norris. You know who he is?
Yeah, any on Breaking Bad?
Isn't
he the bald fella
yes,
from Breaking Bad?
Yes. He is the DEA agent. Yeah, the brother-in-law. Patricia Arquette. It's her birthday.
Okay.
David Arquette's sister.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness gracious. Vivian Westwood. She's a fashion designer, and she passed away, but she was rather old.
Robin Wright. It's her birthday today.
Okay.
She was Jenna.
Jenna.
She was also Princess Buttercup.
Okay. Well, that's all I got. There's just not very
That's
many
not that
good
very
ones.
many.
No, there's
you don't
really
have
not.
Izzy Stradlin from Guns N' Roses. He's 64 today.
Okay.
Help you out.
Interesting.
Kane Hodder is 71 today. He played Jason in 4 of the Friday the 13th movies.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
He was in
I don't like scary movies.
7 through 10.
I don't like scary movies, so I don't really watch those.
It'd be Biz Marquis' birthday today if he was still with us.
Okay.
You know Biz?
Nope.
The Biz never sleeps.
Okay.
But he does die because he died in 2021. You got what you need.
I don't think so.
But you say he's just a friend. You say he's just a friend.
I'm just going to ignore you.
Oh, baby.
All right. We need to let Ronnie in the studio.
We better because we got a little list of birthdays here. There comes Ronnie.
Here we
Hey,
go.
while the introing, happy anniversary to Danny and Teresa Sutton. You two crazy kids, don't do anything too wild. Give me a number, Raven, between 1 and 7.
2.
Okay. Happy birthday on this April 8th to Carlos Barcenas, Shelby Johnson, Daryl Sparkman. Happy birthday, Daryl. Drake Jefferson, Davina Alvarez, Melissa Burton, and today's winner of the Captain D's gift certificate.
Happy birthday, baby.
Happy birthday to Jacob Moore. Jacob, you just won a complete meal from Captain D's, a great little seafood place right here on the strip in McMinnville. And all you've got to do to get it is sometime between the next 30 days, come by the studio at 230 West Colville Street, and we will hook you straight up with a gift certificate.
Congratulations to the birthday winner, and happy birthday to everybody celebrating today. Happy anniversary to those celebrating. Thank you to all of our listeners who submitted names. We really couldn't do it without you, so thank you so much. And tomorrow is going to be Thursday. We'll have more birthdays tomorrow, but tomorrow is when we will draw for that Breakfast Club winner as well. So be sure to get those entries in our post.
There you go.
There you go.
What an interesting show today.
It's been great. It's a little different than
Good
normal,
guest.
but man, I enjoyed it.
I like all of our guests.
He was super interesting.
Yeah, that was. Yeah. I'm way into that kind of stuff, stagecraft, that kind of thing. I'm
thought it was
really
great.
into that.
Yeah.
You would know it by the lack of help I gave last night when sets were being built, but I was there for moral support.
Are you great moral support?
I'm pretty good moral support. But,
okay, I would disagree with that.
I'm way into things like that.
It was fun, really fun.
Making something out of foam rubber because you got to hit somebody in the head with it.
Yeah.
What a great idea, because I've been hit in the head with
Man,
things.
I wish he had brought
On
one
stage.
of those props so I could have just.
So you could just whacked me?
Yep, smacked
think
you
you'd
up the
bring
head.
like a foam rubber skillet?
Yeah, that would have been great.
That would have been super cool.
Man, next time.
Yep, next time. There's always next time. Oh, I totally want to have him back.
Absolutely, he's great.
I'm going to start making a list of like coolest guests.
And Bruce Wentzel.
And it's, hey, you got it.
I think I got it that time.
Yeah, they're at the top of the list. The
Yeah.
Bigfoot guys and Bruce.
The Bigfoot guys have to be coming up again sometime soon. I mean, right? What are you looking at?
Oh, I was looking at the comments. Sarah's on there. Sarah knows a thing or two about stagecraft.
There you go.
She also found that very interesting. Yeah, that was super, super cool.
Yeah.
To learn about stuff like that.
All right. Well, we are running out of time today, but this Wednesday edition of Town Talk has been a lot of fun. You can always catch us on the replay tonight from 6 to 8. You can watch us anytime on the Facebook replay after our live ends. If you missed something and want to catch it, because go back and listen to the interview with Bruce. It was great. We enjoyed it so much. He taught us a lot. She's agreeing that you provide moral support. I would beg to differ on that one, Sarah, but to each their own.
I'm a booster.
We are going to wrap up for today, though. Thank you guys for being here with us. We appreciate all of our listeners so much and really couldn't do it without you. You make the days more enjoyable. But we hope that you have a great day at work or at school, whatever you got to do today. Have a great one. And we will be back tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. We'll see you then.
WBMC McMinnville, 960 AM and 97.7 FM. WBMC.